use a variety of techniques. We can put Kevlar on the outside, very strong Kevlar exterior over a carbon fiber exoskeleton for the dirigible, and the entire Kevlar could be covered with hydrophobic material, which resists any friction at all. Water won't stick to it. It pushes everything away. So this thing will fly through the air with the greatest of ease and have 4 parachutes that will make all of the planes in America that are flying this way crash-proof. Crash-proof, mind you. There won't be any more crashes anymore, and this country won't allow things like the MH370 crash from happening anywhere near us, because I'm going to be using lead-shielded black boxes that are completely shielded from any radio frequencies. I have a feeling that the QSR-11 ship in the MH370 flight was overtaken from a radio frequency tool, like a proton beam that was directed at it. And I have a feeling the reason why it was sent down remotely to Diego Garcia's base, and that person who pulled the cell phone out of his ass and digitally sent a message from there, he was a real person. You know that. And that you can't fake a digital signal from a cell phone from one of the participants in that plane flight, MH370. The government couldn't correct that problem. This guy pulled a cell phone out of his ass and sent a message before he was terminated. And MH370 was then used to stage the MH17 crash. The MH17 crash wasn't that crash at all. It was just a bunch of bodies that were strewn together. Russia has satellite photographs proving that they had a staged event at the MH17 crash. So that crash was more of a vaporization using a surface-to-air missile or an air-to-air missile. I'm not sure which. But all these discussions we can continue on Monday. This has been very rewarding and fulfilling insofar as I get a chance to talk about this. Yeah, but why don't passenger jets have parachutes? That's a seriously good question, guest. And I've been asking that question a long time, guest 886. Why don't parachutes exist for all passenger jets? I mean, simple stuff like that, folks, literally, need to be addressed by our government, and we don't have a government of and by the people. We've got a government of and by the crony capitalists that suck up to all the big moneyed interests, and many of those people who power up our country aren't even U.S. citizens. We need a third party like there was no tomorrow. So thank you for coming in and participating. All right. You guys have a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with my anti-war rally at 6 to 9.